Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Inside the Film Room with Lainey Gerber. And this week, I'm joined by Malcolm Rodriguez, senior Cowboy linebacker. Malcolm, how are you today?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you are a key part of this top Cowboy defense. Everyone's known that the Cowboy defense has been really good for the past few years, but this year seems like the year where you guys are just always in the conversation for top defense in the nation. What is different this year?
We're real mature out there on defense, and we know how to compete. We want to compete at a high level, and we hold that upon ourselves to go out there on the field and shut everybody down.
There we go. This first play, you have a nice stop of the K-State running back Harry Trotter.
Yeah, so we're running. Looks like we're running Hawks with their safety JT blitzing on a steam blitz. So he's reading that end of the line scrimmage guy, and he's going off of him. And I'm out here covering two receivers. So my responsibility is vertical hook of that two receiver. So vertical hook means like I got them up or in. And so once I notice that they're not passing the ball, I look back in and I see that they're running the ball. So I just go and get in on the action.
And has being a wrestler helped you? I mean, I feel like I know the answer. I think being a wrestler has definitely helped you as a linebacker, but how would you say it has?
Just like I said, just reading the hips of the running backs and receivers, making their cuts. I mean, it's on the hips, you can't let the head movement when they try to juke you, you can't let that get to you. So I always read the hips and just go for the legs.
Here you tackle Will Howard on the QB keeper. It seems to me like the classic 4-2-5 that always goes on.
So we're in our sub package, and we put a call in where I'm looking like I'm covering the tight end because there's a tight end to the right. So it looks like I'm covering tight end, but they called it a blitz for me. So I'm a contained blitzer. And with the running back being to my side, I have the quarterback. And so when he pulled it, I just hit the quarterback.
Is your job here to be watching the QB or the running back coming up the middle?
It's really the running back. This is our matchup zone coverage. Mm-hmm. So what that means is we go on formation. We switch up our calls on formation. And we do the best matchup zone call for each formation. So right now, it looks like they're 2x2 and they go to 3x1. And so when that motion goes over, I become the middle guy. And so I fit the open gap to the back and looks like it's the A gap to the field. And so once the motion goes around, but there's a fish to your left, right in front of 40. So when that fish comes across, we have to move back over. And so when you see the fish, that fullback go back over, I got to scrape the fullback and go to the quarterback and give enough time for the two to come up on the fullback.
Nice. And can you explain all the gaps?
Yeah, so the nose is in his gap right now. So what I had before the motion is the open gap away from the back. So that would be a B gap to the boundary. And to the field, Eamon, number 7, has the open gap to the back. And that would be the A gap. On the motion, it goes to 3x1. Then Eamon becomes the quarterback player. If he read option, then I would be the A gap off the nose.
All right, and then this last clip is a very important tackle from the Texas game that you had. How do you guys handle these red zone stops?
Well, we usually do our matchup zone zebra coverage, but right here we're running a blitz to the field. Our tackle, he got cut out of his gap. His gap's the B gap, and so my job is man on the running back, and I'm supposed to fit away from the zone. So when the zone goes to the right, their left, I'm supposed to fit that C gap. But 98 gets cut out of his gap, so I just have to make him right.
And wrapping up grown men like you do and pulling them to the ground is not easy to do. How do you do that?
Like I said, just squeeze and kind of wrap and just hold on for dear life, and hopefully he goes down. And just use my body weight. Because last year I was a little light, so they kind of carried me. But this year, I put a couple pounds on, and so I just go for the legs and try to just hold on for dear life.
Do you know how many pounds you put on?
From last year to this year, I'd say about 15.
Oh, nice. That's all the clips that I had for you. So thank you so much again for taking time out of your busy week to sit down with me and break all this down.
No problem.
And make sure you guys tune into Bedlam Primetime on Saturday night on ABC. Thank you so much for watching.